But I'm mostly super tired because I think I was just preparing a lot because I had like 3 concerts.
Oh, that's right. There's a shit ton of concerts.
Yeah, but they were all a good time. I liked the speeches, like all the little conductors were giving.
Uh-huh.
So like one of the grad assistants just had her like senior conducting thing, and she like did her little farewell, little speech and everything.
Uh-huh.
And after that, my director went up to like just like tell everyone like, yeah, like she's been doing a really good job. She did like this really hard piece.
Yeah.
She transposed everything. It was an orchestral work for wind now.
Yeah.
And that girl struggled, dude. Like she really did struggle. And it's like, just imagine going into to show people your art, and then getting it criticized every fucking day of the entire semester. So he was just up there like, yes, I want to commend her of doing such a great job, and this was an amazing concert, and it honestly couldn't have been done without the help of Oral on the Couch. We talk about the fact that we got our first commission. We got our first commission by this little sweet kid that watches the podcast, and we commissioned him to do some art for the wall. Yep. Because we're tired of it being so bland.
He's, how old is he? Like 8?
I think 8 plus like. What, 13?
13, 8 plus 13. What is that? I'm pretty good at math. 20, 21? No, I think it's 8 plus 14.
14?
22. Yeah, he's 22. Good kid. Real good kid. And, you know, he did his best. I'll break it down because he broke it down to me.
Oh, he explained everything to you bit by bit.
That purple thing right there, that's a T-Rex. That thing up there that kind of looks like a bat, it's actually a pterodactyl. That weird orange looking thing is obviously the sun. You guys can see the clouds. The tree is to resemble the discourse and oral that goes down on the couch here.
There's a triangle with a circle.
Yeah,
that's
it's
supposed
a tree,
to represent a tree,
which represents the discourse and oral.
And you can't. I don't think you can tell from where the camera is, but there is a vaginal shape on the middle of the tree.
Yes, and trunk. that's for women.
If anything, it's trunkus.
It's for
trunkus.
They did clarify it's because it's National Women's Month. Oh. And so in order to commemorate women, they put a vagina on the tree. And then that river, that's a river, obviously, and it's to show that it's a river, that they could do a cool river. You can't see it on screen, but it actually leads to a lake in the background. But because they're so good at like spacing, you can't see it, but because the river's far off. You get it. You guys understand, right? I drew I painted that. That's my painting. That was all me.
Oh, I thought it was commissioned.
Yeah, I commissioned to myself.
Oh,
to paint that, and I did.
You did a job.
I think I did a fucking fantastic job.
No, like it's a really good job.
Yeah, I think I put my whole bussy into that. I put
your whole bussy?
I put my artistic bussy into that painting right there. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling kind of inspired from it. It just invokes so many emotions.
I hung up my son right next to me. His name's Spike.
Yeah,
he's cool as fuck.
Spike is the coolest motherfucker here.
He has a little chain on. I don't think you can tell. He also has earrings.
Spike is bi.
He's thinking about getting a nose ring sometime soon.
And we support him on that decision.
Yeah, that's my son.
We love that. We're slowly adding to our background. We feel like
I think we're trying to figure it out.
We are. We're adding, and then we're figuring out what works and what doesn't. And one day we'll find our way.
It'll stick.
And we're close. I feel like we're close.
Yeah.
We'll see. Only time can possibly tell. That painting is a mainstay, though, for sure. No way that painting ever gets replaced, ever.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I brought some our new sponsor this week, Arizona Teas. Yeah.
You know what? We're gonna fake it till we make it. We're gonna fake that we have sponsors each week.
Each week we have a sponsor, and one day we're gonna get it. They're gonna be like, so we saw you said we sponsored you, and we realized we didn't. Must have been a fuck up on our PR manager's end.
Yeah. Anyways, they're just gonna start sending us money.
Here's $10,000 for your next episode. Sorry, we forgot the money this time. And
we'll be like, pay by views, so we get like 25 cents.
They're like, yeah, $10,000 every 1 million views should sound good. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. This one got 26 views. That's good, right? And it's like, what? I was just like by the dollar, it's like, I don't know, give or take 10 cents. That's pretty good. It really do be like that though. It's a grind, you know. You start off slow and then you snowball.
Who's gonna be our sponsor next week?
It depends what breaks at work next week.
If nothing breaks, we can just get some like ramen noodle.
Allegedly, I take what breaks at work home, drink wise. Allegedly, there's no proof of this.
This is actually from the corner store.
Yeah, we went to the gas station. Have you seen gas prices?
Don't even talk about that right now.
Oh my gosh,
it's too high.
I drove by and I saw it went up 20 cents overnight. 20 cents. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, it was insane. The gas prices have gone absolutely bonkers, out of this world crazy.
I can't drive to my hookups anymore.
Well,
I'm not. And when I'm talking to guys on Grindr, I'm gonna have to be like, I can't travel, only host.
Is that a thing? Is that like are there people specifically? I mean, I guess there will.
Yeah, because like you need to. That's what they ask. Like, do you host or do you travel? Mm-hmm. Or if you can't do either, it's like, okay, then where are we doing this?
I see. I mean,
it's the gay
parking lot
slang.
I see. Okay,
I'm gonna be like, I host because I don't want to pay $4 per gallon of gas.
Don't mind my roommate. He sits in the corner during these things. Don't mind him.
But his asshole's shaved, so maybe they'll do that.
Hold on. No, you don't have to give them that part. They don't need to know that
they
much.
Have to.
I don't think so. Know. I think it's fine that they don't know.
I'm gonna let them know.
I think it's fine. I have started streaming again, and all because of my vision board.
Yeah.
I'm a big advocate of vision boards now. You know, I always kind of was of like whiteboards and using them to like make schedules and shit. Mm-hmm. But you know, the second that little board came back into my life, it's only been like 3 days to be fair. But the second it's come back in, there's been just this little ounce of stability that I'm like, yeah, I like this. And it's kind of helped. I need to weigh myself on Sunday night and see how much I've lost.
Without going to the gym?
Yeah, without going to the gym. But just working out at home and going to work.
Oh, yeah, you're working out at home.
Yeah, I have an exercise list. And then I do one.
My dumbbells.
You have dumbbells? I didn't even know you had them. Well, guys, next podcast episode, I mean, I'm just going to be absolutely ripped. I'll show off my 6-pack a little bit, you know. Next episode, in 1 week flat.
Yeah.
All the weight, it is all water weight. It drops the fastest.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's going to be gone. Stat.
That's a lot of water.
Okay, I mean, like, it's like, we're 90% water, so, like, fuck you, first of all.
You know, you said that 90% of water. Mm-hmm. Completely going off subject of your vision board. Actually, no, continue.
No, I'm curious. What was it we were going to say? That was all I really had to say now.
About your vision board?
Yeah.
I remember when we first came here, you were like, or thinking about coming here, you were like, we should put, like, a whiteboard somewhere in like the kitchen or in the living room.
Yeah.
No, we never did it.
I saw you had like a calendar whiteboard in your room, and I felt betrayed. I was like, he has one already.
I've always had one. What are you talking about?
I didn't know you had one. I never go into your room really. I'm not gonna randomly just go into your room while you're gone.
I've always had that since I was a freshman. And I kind of just like have been taking it around everywhere I move, and I didn't use it for the last 2 years because it was just written all over from like people who would be drunk at my place, and then they would just start writing on it.
Right.
And I'd be like, oh, memories. So I just never erased what they would write on it.
Yeah.
And I never used it.
Oh.
So when I came here, I told myself I'm erasing all that stuff and starting fresh and new.
Okay.
And I did February, but I just can't keep up with those boards.
Really?
I like write down what is due, and I write down like what to look ahead for and stuff.
It's a real commitment, those boards. But
also, I have all of that on my phone.
Yeah, but when are you going to do that on your phone?
No. Like reminders? All my assignments are on my phone already and stuff. So my app notifies me when things are due and stuff. Yeah. I just can't keep up with the board.
That's fair. I can understand that. It's hard to keep up with it. I'll tell you that much. Like I'm on like my 3-day high right now, but like there's gonna come a point where I'm like, I don't want to fucking erase the little dots I'm making and rewrite the shit I've already written.
And that's when you have to tell yourself no.
Yeah.
That's my brain telling me I can't do things. Yeah. And then you do them.
And that's my biggest thing with the board. I'm like, I have to just keep at it even when I don't want to. Because I just build the right habits. And I feel like building like good habits is just so unnecessarily hard. Just it feels like even if I do my habit for a month, like when we went to the gym for a whole month straight, it's just so easy to break that habit. It took 3 days of missing in a row for us to break that habit.
We didn't go for a week because of finals week.
Yep. And then that was it. That was the last time we went. Honestly, I've been seeing you drinking and I'm like,
Dude, I've been throwing this bag.
I love Arizona tea. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. I could down Arizona tea all the time.
Dude, I cannot wait for spring and summertime to come because they start putting out those little popsicle mold things. And I love making popsicle out of just juices. And popsicle Arizona tea sounds like a vibe.
I haven't tried it.
It sounds like a vibe. I haven't tried it, but I used to make like have you ever had those Mexican juices, or like they come in the milk gallons? I start with the tea. Topo. That's Topo Chico's.
I was like
mineral water.
No.
Y'all know what
Tamagotchis. I gotcha. I gotcha.
But I would put those in the mold.
Yeah.
Or just any kind of juice I had around. And I just love making pops.
Damn. You know what?
They do make a mess though.
I never really made popsicles ever. I was never a popsicle maker. I did it when I was like a little kid, and that was it. I've never done it again.
I used to love making it. In high school, I used to love doing it.
Well, I'm down to get on that train. I'm down to make some fucking crazy. We should get that white cranberry strawberry juice thing.
Dude, yes.
We had like the most delicious drink of all time. It was this white cranberry strawberry mixture juice thing, and it was so good. Like we finished that in one night, I think.
So I was the first one to open it.
Yes, that's true.
And I had 2 cups of it the first night.
Yeah.
Because I could not believe how good it was. And then you got home and you saw that it was open. And then you said, "Oh, how was it?" And I told you, "It's fucking amazing. Don't even dare drink it." And yeah, we ended up finishing it that night.
Yeah, we were playing chess.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that was kind of fun. We had like a couple days in a row where we just kind of sat at our dinner table, and I was teaching him chess.
You're teaching me what?
Chess.
I was playing with chess.
No, chess. My chess set. And it was pretty cool. You know, I had never tried teaching chess before, and I was like, "Oh wow, I know more about chess than I thought I did."
The student becomes a teacher.
Well, no, you still suck. You've gotten better.
I'm talking about you.
Oh, yeah. No, I wasn't trying to put you down or anything.
We're fucking chess.
I said I wasn't trying to put you down. I don't know what you're
fucking chess. Nerd ass bitch.
Okay, chess is cool. All right, people who play chess are cool. Have you seen Beth Harmon? Hot. I'm good at chess. You know what happens next?
I bet you get a lot of puss because of that. I bet you get a whole lot of puss because of your chess skills.
Oh, you'll see. I'll get some. When I start competing in the chess tournaments, it's over.
Yeah.
They're gonna be like, whoa, did he just mate that king in 5?
Another man playing chess? Whoa.
Okay, it didn't have to become a gender thing, all right?
It is a gender thing.
You know what? Period. I had a thought as I was coming in, and I was like, why don't we call gamer guys? And because we say gamer girls, right? Yeah. But referring to guys playing games, we just call them gamers. I've never called a gamer guy a gamer guy.
I call all gamers just gamers. But
most people say gamer girl instead of gamer. She's a gamer girl?
The man in you wanting to separate what is and what isn't.
I didn't say I do that. Although I do, but I didn't say I do. It was just a thought I had coming in. I was like, that's so weird. I just realized that.
It's called gamer girls gamers.
Yeah, that was the realization I was coming to. What were you gonna say though? You said some shit as I was walking in.
Your toxic trait to yourself is every time we record this podcast, you get excited by all the things that are laid out, and the next morning when I wake up and I leave here at like 10:40 ish in the morning, I open the door to find your apartment key still in the lock every week.
You know, it's funny. It almost happened again, but my brain went, wait, did I do it again? And I checked and I did. And so I immediately got it out this time. So now it's sitting safely on our little table near the door.
You need to stop doing that, bro.
It's just the excitement, bro. What are they going to take from us? Shit.
Everything we own.
Oh no, wait a second. We have things that are valuable? Fuck.
Those are my things.
Well, I don't care more about my things, like, you know, just being honest.
Like what?
Just kidding. If they took that TV, I'd cry.
I would fucking kill them. I would look them, hunt them down, and kill them. That's what I would do.
I'd actually
over TV.
I'd be so mad about it too, because I'd be like, I worked so hard to get this fucking TV back up and running again.
What are you talking about?
Huh? With the fucking mailbox shit, bro.
Oh,
they were the mail people here are assholes. And I get it.
Not even, it's just that one guy that's a fucking asshole.
You know what? You're right. Actually, you're exactly right. I was going to talk about this. When I went and to see if they had the package, I had a different person. That mean guy was there. And I was like, no, please. I don't want to get the mean guy. And then some old man goes up to the mean guy and takes up a lot of his time. Good. And I was like, yes, this guy's so mean. He has like no personal skills.
Dude, I don't know what his deal is. I walked up to him in immediate attitude, like hates his life. I don't know what that man is doing in his life that isn't satisfying. Obviously, it's working at the post office.
For real.
Quit that fucking job and go do something that you like to do. Because this is not your line of work.
Yeah. It seems
I don't want to go to the post office because my energy is being drained by this one dude.
And my theory is that he wants to be a driver at the post office, and he keeps failing his test, and he's so angry about it that he's always mad at the counter because he doesn't want to be there. He wants to be a driver. That's my
bitch. Then go fucking sign up for Uber. What the fuck are you doing here? Go deliver some fucking food. Go drive people the fuck around.
Well, when I went to go check if our shit had come in because it said it was delivered, a different old man was there. Or I mean, the mean guy was there, and there was an old man there. Yeah, and I got saw by the old man, and I was so nervous already by the fact that I saw that mean guy that I didn't know how to like state what I needed. He was like, "Oh, what do you need?" And I was like, I need." Amazon said it delivered my package. Oh. Okay. And I was like, to apartment P38, you guys are holding my mail? And he's like, oh, do you have like a slip or whatever? And I was like, no, like I applied for the mail key. And he's like, oh, you need to apply for the mail key? And I was like, no, I already did. And he's like, oh, okay. And he walks away, right? And he goes looking for the mail, and he's gone for a while. And I'm like, mail ain't here. But he comes back and he's like, here's the keys. And the other guy had told me it was going to be 2 weeks. The mean guy, he told me it was going to be 2 weeks. It'd only been 5 days since then. Whoa. And the keys were ready. It means
probably could have gone the next day.
Yeah, I was thinking I probably could have gone it the literal next day. But this guy's just such a fucking asshole. He just didn't want to see my face again.
I hate that man. And
so anyways, I was so nervous because the guy that I first talked to, he kind of gave me attitude in the beginning too. Like he was annoyed that I didn't know what I was trying to say. But then I was like, fuck, are they all like this? But then he gave me my keys and he was like, here you go, mijo. He said that and I was like, oh, thank God. Oh, yes. Woo. You're cool, bro. You're fuck. Yeah, no. And then he was like, I couldn't find your package. And I was like, Amazon said it left in the mailbox, but I thought the mailbox was locked and it'd be over here. But I guess it's in the mailbox. And he was like, oh yeah, it's probably in the mailbox. And I was like, oh, okay. And then I took the keys and I left. And then we finally got the fucking package.
Was he an older man? Like old?
Yeah, he was old. He was pretty old. And I was like, thank you for being nice. Because you could have been one of those mean old men too.
Because you could have been like this fucking asshole that's over here.
For real.
Being a fucking bitch and draining everyone's fucking energy. And for what? Go home.
For real.
This guy's yourself into fucking bed, you fucking baby bitch.
I bet that guy is like half the old man's age, but he looks like he's only like 10 years younger than him at this point. And his face is always red. He always looks like... Yeah. Both times I went, his face looked very red, like as if you're really angry. And I was like, this guy's just angry all the time. This guy's cartoonishly angry.
He walks around with him just gripping his asshole so tight.
He's actually always holding his breath. I fucking hate working here.
What the fuck do you want? You want to Harry
Potter? But for real though, dude, I was like, this guy's cartoonishly angry. Just the red. I could just see fucking smoke coming out of his ears at that point.
Unnecessarily. Like that man wakes up every morning and makes a choice to be angry at everyone who walks in.
For real. He's like, I hate everyone and everything.
He's like, bro, I just don't know what I'm doing here. I'm just trying to figure it out. Well, you gotta be a dick about it.
You know, also on the topic of the fucking charger, or not the charger, the wire. God, that thing was so expensive.
It was.
I was so surprised that it was like $70, and I was like,
I still owe you that money.
No, you don't. You already paid it, bro.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I remember instead of sending... We'll discuss it later.
Okay.
We'll discuss the money stuff off podcast.
I don't remember.
But I got some feedback about the podcast. I got some very good... Not even feedback, just comments. By the way, if you're watching and you've made it this far already, leave a comment. It helps us out. Yeah, it actually does. We thought it didn't, but our first video had 16 comments and over 100 views. The other videos have 0 comments. Oh, and they're struggling a little bit. So by all means, leave a comment.
Maybe we should tell them what to leave.
Leave a comment,
like a question or something.
Exactly what you think about this painting. No, I'm not the person who
actually critique his work. What can he improve on? What would you like to see there instead? Maybe we could add something to it.
Today's comment question of the day is, do you shave your asshole? I'm just kidding. Please don't answer that in the comments.
No, it's, do you wash your fucking chicken? That's what it is.
That's old news, bro. That's
okay, your asshole's old news.
You literally brought it up in the beginning of the podcast. It's news now.
And now I'm bringing up chicken.
Okay,
and that's news
you know
now.
What? We're anyways, back to the feedback I got. The common theme is that everyone's like, it feels like I'm there with you.
Oh.
And they're like, and it's just such a vibe. These people watch the whole thing. And they'll send me live reactions sometimes. They'll be like, oh my God, wait, did you really just say that? And I'm like, that's like 40 minutes in. Holy shit. Yeah. I'm like, y'all are watching this whole thing.
My cousin told me that they just watched.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I FaceTimed them in the morning and they said, yeah, I was watching it with you and Issa. And I don't know what they said about it. I forgot because I was at school.
Yeah.
But I was like, oh, my family's watching.
I hope my family watches Oral on the Couch. I hope they find it and they're like, Oral on the Couch. What is he making?
That's what. So I was actually just talking to them again right now. And she says, so you know what the fuck comes up when you type in Oral on the Couch on YouTube?
Oh my God. Okay.
And she goes, I don't know how they allow that on YouTube. And it's like, how to give oral to your feminine other and like stuff like that. And I was like, bitch, it's because you have to type in the ER first and then put oral on the couch. That's the only other explanation.
For now, they have to do that. One day, they're gonna type in oral on the couch.
It's gonna be us.
It's gonna be us at the top.
Yeah.
And the people who are looking for how to give oral on the couch to your female partner,
they're gonna be like, "Whoa, what is this? This is actually kind of funny.
Wow,
this is better than sex.
I love oral on the couch more than sex now. Oral on the couch cured my sex addiction." What if we do? What if we get
something
there
for somebody?
Yeah,
we change somebody's life.
One day, someone's gonna come and be like, when I started watching you guys, I was on the brink of literal extinction of me, just absolute nothingness of myself. And now I smile and shave my butthole every day, and I wash my chicken in spite of Ethan every week, and I do it while listening to oral on the couch. Imagine if we just ended the episode right there because we said it.
That's it.
Oral on the couch, and then boom, it just ended right there.
I also don't think these people know the time that we record this. It's like almost 1 a.m.
Yeah, I think we clarified
record this. Yeah, when you get home from work every day.
Yep.
At late as fuck.
I just think it works better that way.
Yeah.
I just feel the one time we planned to record it when it was on one of my days off.
Oh yeah.
By the time that time came, we were both like,
yeah.
You were passed out. You were just passed out in your room, and I was just gaming, and I was like, I don't want to record this podcast no more.
It's because I feel like maybe we're night people. That's when our ideas flow.
It's true. Our stupid ideas are out.
Our headassery really just amplifies after 12 o'clock.
All our good social skills, proper talking, and professional thinking have been used up by midnight. And midnight hits and we're like, oh.
It's all the shit, and the worms are just in our brain. The worms in our brain are just nocturnal. More active. Mm-hmm. And they're just like moving through like crevices that we've never explored before.
It's like, oh my god, is pee stored in the balls? Like, just
can you taste soy sauce through your ball sack?
I always wanted to try it, but I never did.
Oh, let's do it right now on the podcast.
We don't have soy sauce, so.
Yes, we do.
Do we really?
Yes, we do.
Oh my god, I didn't even know we had soy sauce.
No, what if I give you soy sauce on your balls, and then your GERD starts activating out of nowhere?
Just, my heartburn.
Sodium.
Oh shit, too much sodium. And then we'd know it works though, but I wouldn't taste it, which would be disappointing. I mean, if my GERD activated before I tasted it, then I'd be pretty disappointed. I'd be like, oh, so it hit my heart before it hit my taste buds. Thanks, fucking testicles.
What even is the logic about like being able to taste that?
It's because there's taste buds down there. Have you ever just been able to taste your stank ass? I'm just kidding. I don't know. I don't know.
That's why your breath smells like that all the time. Okay, that makes sense.
Okay, you're confusing.
Sometimes you'd be talking to me and I'm like, damn.
You be thinking taste buds travel. They don't. It's a whole. It's fuck you.
Oh, so it just smells like that all the time?
Fuck you. No, it doesn't. Taste buds don't travel. Whatever. Fuck this. I can't even defend myself anymore.
Because it's true, bro.
It's not true, bro.
It's fucking gross.
Don't tell me it's true, because you're gonna make me brush like 8 times a day now. I'm gonna be like, fuck, is it true?
That exact motion.
I shouldn't be doing that. Actually, I edit this shit. What am I scared of? Well, am I scared that I'm gonna edit in a fucking dick?
Actually, I'm not gonna upload this to the drive. I'm gonna edit it.
No, you could never. Just kidding. It's actually so easy.
Watch me.
You know
I'm
what?
gonna put this shit on iMovie and I'm gonna go to work.
The other day, I was on TikTok, right? Mm-hmm. And have you seen that TikTok of that guy who's just dancing? He's just vibing to, I don't know what song it is. If I could remember the song.
There's a lot of people dancing on that app. I don't know what
this is just such a unique thing. I don't know how to explain it. Either way, there's this trend going on because that guy just blew up off of literally just vibing to a song. Like he wasn't doing a trend.
What's the song?
That's what I'm trying to remember, but I can't remember it right now. But either way,
do you know how the beat goes?
No. I straight up don't remember the song, bro. I cannot remember it for the life of me right now. But he was just vibing to it, right? He just blew up because of that. And so now the trend is like people like doing a normal video and being like,
the way my brain, the neurons in there just went, and I know exactly what you're talking about. It's the guy in the Power Rangers shirt in his bathroom, and he's going like,
yes,
and it's a song. What's the song? Something about love. Fuck. Wait, just keep on talking. It'll come to me.
They'll be like, oh, I just dirtied my hand, and then they'll go to wash their hands, and they'll look up, and then they'll hit the pose, and it'll transition perfectly to the guy dancing, right?
There's like a person saying something over and over in the back, like,
I think the word love is in there. I'm not sure though. My brain says it's a Madonna song, but I could be wrong.
I can tell you right now. That is not fact.
Okay. Well, either way, in the comments of one of them, someone said, wow, how do you make this? And so he put a tutorial. And I was like, it can't be that hard, right? I was like, it's fucking simple. It seemed simple enough to me. And it was. Although the way he did it was overcomplicated. As someone who knows editing, he did it in Premiere, which is what I edit in. And he was like, you just simply take this, you find the frame that lines up. I'm like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. He's like, and then you cut and whatever, so it like transitions. And I'm like, okay, everything makes sense. And then it's like, and then for the music, you have to screen record the music, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, what? And then you have to perfectly blah blah blah. He's like describing it, right? And I was like, that is so much work when you could literally just grab the music from the clip itself and just put it, like, just unlink it and put it. I'm probably making no sense to anyone right now.
No, you make perfect sense.
Well, apparently that guy who talked in layman's terms made no sense to people. Because like I went to the comments of his tutorial video, right? Because I was like, who's calling him out for how overly complicated this is? Because it's so overly complicated. And I just want to see who called him out. No one did. Everyone's like, all this for a TikTok? What? I thought I could do this at home. Well, guess I'm not gonna make this TikTok. Oh shit, you do all that work? Props, my dude. That's a lot. And I'm like sitting here thinking of the two Or on the Couch videos that I made that were taking 6-minute clips and condensing them to a fluid 1 minute, which were so fucking hard. And I'm like, and you bitches don't even know what hard TikToks are. You fuckers are so stupid. If I released one of my tutorials, you would be so confused. It was just so shocking to me because I was like, I don't know why. I just assumed everyone knows how to like do basic editing. And then I realized they don't.
No, nobody did. You're fortunate enough to like have done stuff like that.
I'm like fortunate enough to just be like,
didn't you go to school for that?
Basically, yeah. I mean, I've been editing since I was in elementary school because I would make little movies on my own then, and I did that shit on fucking Movie Maker. That's when I would use Movie Maker, and then I started using iMovie in middle school, and then in high school is when I started editing on Premiere because we had the film class. That's when I really mastered my craft, and now I'm like, damn. I never realized how advanced I am in editing until I talk to people who don't know how to edit. And I'm like, what do you mean? Just do the thing. And they're like, but how do I cut the clip? And I'm like, what?
I don't know how to do any of that shit.
Yeah. And so it's very easy for me to forget that people don't.
That people outside of your life don't do exactly what you do.
That people,
it's very, very Leo of you.
Yeah, I guess so.
You're just like in your little world and just
but also it's because like I watch TikToks and YouTube videos, which are like everywhere, right? And they're all edited. So in my brain, I'm like, well, everyone has to have by now.
But like just
done a little
it's
bit of
like
editing.
that doesn't mean like you know exactly how to do it.
I guess so. I guess yeah, that makes sense.
It's like if I played a song for you, you wouldn't know exactly how to play it.
But what if millions of people just played songs for you, all played songs? Wouldn't you assume that at this point everyone knows how to play a song a little bit? Like if everywhere you went, you saw someone playing a song everywhere.
Okay, we do, and everyone does.
Wouldn't you think that everyone knows how to play a song because of that fact?
But not everybody does.
Yeah, I know. I get that. Yes.
Like, what if you looked at a painting, and then you're like, how do you think I fucking drew that dinosaur? And you're expecting me to draw it exactly like that?
Yeah.
That crappy little dinosaur.
Okay.
The outline of a T-Rex.
You know, it's funny because I don't even think it looks like a T-Rex. Its left leg is like fatter than its right leg.
Or it's like a
Spinosaurus. I tried to read your mind. It didn't work, obviously.
I was thinking like centaur dinosaur.
Half T-Rex. Oh, half horse, half T-Rex.
Oh. Wait, that is what a centaur is.
Yeah. Imagine a half T-Rex, half horse. Would you prefer?
I would perform oral on it, on the couch.
Stop saying it, bro. Fuck off. I put the soy sauce in my testicles is hitting me right now.
The soy sauce is leaking out of the packet that I shoved into my ball sack.
If you had to fuck a centaur, would you rather have a human bottom half or the horse bottom half?
So it's either fucking a pair of legs with the dick, but a horse head
and horse
chest
feet and hands. Yeah.
Or big huge horse cock, but ripped upper body.
Yeah.
I'd say neither.
That's the right answer, actually. That is the correct answer.
It's either die or like fuck a horse. A horse head. I'm okay with that. I don't want that.
Yeah, I don't think I could get over the fact that there's a horse head. Probably making noises, you know?
Like you can like talk. Actually, it'd be like your fucking BoJack Horseman.
I've never seen that show.
Actually, I always start with the first episode and I never finish it.
Isn't he like depressed or something? Isn't that like his whole character shtick or something?
I don't know. I actually don't know.
So someone tell us, because we don't know. We're too stupid.
Comment below. What is
right now? This is the comment. This is the comment question. We're gonna get three different comments throughout this video from the people who only watched until that first section, the people who watched until the second section, and the people who watched until now.
Who's here right now?
Now you all get to choose which comment to pick from.
Wait, what was the second section?
The sex section?
What was the second section?
I think it was when I think I said shaving your asshole.
Oh, I thought that was at the same.
Some people might have clicked off right at the end. Yeah. Comment, sure, commented, and then they left. Yeah, people do that. I do that sometimes.
I do that to all of your. Actually, I don't watch any of your stuff. I don't want to.
That's fair.
Because I see enough of you every day in my life.
That's fair.
I'd rather just not see you in the media that I consume every day.
You could have stopped at the first sentence and you would have been fine. But I didn't, and I kept on going. You've made a runoff sentence and your teacher would put little question marks.
But I'm stopping and I'm making periods.
If you wrote this in a paper,
and I'm making periods,
they would put little question marks.
Just mad
You're
added a comma.
Missing commas everywhere. I mean, come on.
Okay, I didn't know you were a vocabularist.
It's called a vocabulistic.
That's very vocabulistic of you.
Remember when everyone used to say grammar Nazi? Remember when that was like a thing for a while?
I wasn't one of those cringe people.
Who said grammar Nazi?
No.
I said it, I want to say a total of like 5 times in my life, and it was all in middle school.
I'm such a grammar Nazi.
I never called myself a grammar Nazi. I called other people.
No, but there's people who are like that, who are like, right. I'm a grammar Nazi, and it's like their little quirky thing, but like it ain't quirky. It's annoying.
Yeah, I think anyone who corrects your grammar more than like maybe like once in a while, like maybe sometimes, you know, you're just kind of like,
besides trying to be head ass about it,
right? But yeah,
I think if you are that comes from a place of trauma, and you were traumatized as a kid or some kind of fucking way where you just couldn't talk the way you wanted to. So you have the want and need in your body to just be like, while you're talking like that, you should talk like this.
You know what? It's a pretty good way to put it. I wouldn't have thought of that until you put that out there.
Because that's what it is. Who wants to be like that? Who wants to be correcting people all the time?
That's so true. Honestly, why are people? Why are people?
Period.
For real though. Why people? Why? People just fucking suck sometimes, man. I'm like, damn.
No, people just need to know when the fuck to shut the fuck up. Some people just need to be like, hey, that's enough for today.
You know what?
Close your mouth.
I'm gonna toot my horn here real quick.
No.
I never try to talk to anyone at work ever. Like, I do not go out of my way to talk to a single fucking person at work.
Okay.
But they all talk to me, right? Okay. And this is without me starting to start any conversations with any single person at work. And the other day at work, I was talking to my coworker, the old lady, and we were like just talking shit. And she was telling me some some tea about some guy who was like some young guy hitting on her and shit. And then finding out that he's fucking married, but they're legally married, but they're separated, but they're not divorced. Does that make sense?
Yes, actually that makes sense.
Yeah. So that's what was happening. And she was telling me about it, but she was first like, oh, I don't want to tell you. And I was like, who am I going to fucking tell? Like, that was the first thing I told her. I was like, who am I going to tell? And she looks at me and she goes, what do you mean? You're the popular person here. Everyone talks to you. And I looked at her and I was like, no. Like, my first reaction was just like, no. I was like, I don't talk to anybody. And she was like, are you... She looked dumbfounded at that response. And, you know, I get it now. Like, it's true. Everyone does talk to me at work. Like, even my managers, like, everyone just comes in, they talk to me. Even if it's for, like, just a minute. And I'm like, what the fuck am I doing?
That's because they think you're gay.
No.
I don't. They think because you're super friendly.
Mm-mm.
And then you kind of give, like...
But I'm not...
kind of give, like...
But I'm not friendly like that at work, though.
And they're like, oh, the way he talks too, and the way he like does this a lot. And then he does like this. He goes like this.
Fuck off, bro.
It's like literally so close to doing.
First of all,
wait, I'm gonna be an ally today, and I'm gonna talk to the gay man. They're like, slay, queen boss, in your little Sam's Club jacket.
I fucking hate you.
Bro,
no.
You're just super friendly. People like your vibe.
But I feel like I'm not as friendly. I don't know. I guess I am.
But you do. And like you keep up a conversation.
That's true. That is my key element, I think, is that
you know how to talk to people. And people like that you can keep up a conversation even though it might not be genuine. You just seem interested and they're like,
that's a skill people need. That's a skill that should be taught in school. Like,
okay, but sometimes no. Sometimes no.
But I think
I don't want to talk to people, so I just don't.
I still think it's a skill everyone needs to be able to know how to keep a conversation. To be able to know when to have a conversation.
Yeah, but also like I feel like we all kind of know how to keep up a conversation. It's just like the want to.
I don't believe everyone knows how to keep a conversation.
Oh wait, I guess no. Yeah,
I don't believe that at all. Actually, I think keeping up a conversation, people who are good at that are in the minority.
Okay.
Truly, because I've met a lot of people in my life now. I've met a lot of fucking people. And the vast majority of them fucking suck
at keeping up conversation.
They are the most boring people in the world. I've even hung out with some of these people outside of work environments, outside of school environments. Mm-hmm. They don't change too much. They do change. People do change outside of those environments. They're a different person. As it makes sense, you know, they're more comfortable. But even then, they'll be like, their version of a fun conversation is like, talking about maybe one hobby of theirs for about 10 seconds and then never expanding upon it. Yeah, I like to hike. Really? Where do you hike? The mountains. Cool. You have a favorite hike? Not really. Hey, at work the other day, I was like, shut the fuck up, bro. I'm trying to learn about you. I truly believe that it is a minority of people who can actually keep a conversation.
Or it's a mental illness. You just don't want to shut up.
Yeah, I guess I could. Maybe I'm in the maybe people fucking actually hate
a reason why you're
maybe everyone's nice to me because they're just like, oh, there he goes
they
again.
Feel bad for you.
Running his mouth again, talking nonstop.
No, there is someone like that in the music. There's someone like that. I know. I shouldn't be spilling like
I'll
the
bleep
tea.
it. I'll bleep that for you.
No, it's fine. It's not like they'll ever get to this. But there is a person in my department that does not go to the school anymore.
Okay.
But shows up to the school.
Mm.
And so the thing is with this person is ever since they've been there, they are known to trap you in conversation.
Okay.
And just go and go and go. And it's kind of... I'm not gonna say it's sad, but they just don't pick up social cues.
Yeah.
So they're having this conversation with you, and you're giving them like cues, like, okay, like you're not really responding, and you are kind of like pushing away, and they just keep on pushing and going.
Yeah.
But it's because they genuinely can't pick up those cues.
Right.
Anyways, and people are jerks to him.
Oh.
And I felt bad about it for a long time. Like, I'd be like, why are you guys like this? They don't deserve it. Until I had a fucking class with them. And then it all made sense.
Okay. Okay.
I had a class with them. And the whole point of this class is you have to keep up with the labs. As long as you went to every lab and turned in your work, you'd pass.
Okay.
But the big grade was the end of the semester project.
Right.
You had to make an instrument.
Okay. That's cool.
But he said, don't get caught up on the making an instrument part. That's what everybody does, is like, oh, cool, let's make something that looks nice. And he kept on saying, I don't want something that looks nice.
Right.
I want you to present a question. Okay. And through your instrument, show us how you're answering that question. So our little group's question, for example, was, does the size of the holes on... Sorry, I had to stop.
Got distracted for a second. Continue.
Did the sides of the hole on this pipe...
Punk, bro. No, keep going, bro.
affect the... I think it was the pitch.
Girth. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Right. There's a girth of the hole.
Right. Okay.
Does it affect pitch? And so like that's what he wants. Right. Question: how's it answered?
Okay.
But it has to be an instrument. It cannot be that's the instrument's your whole project.
Right.
So my initial group was me, this guy, and two of my other homies.
Okay. That's nice.
And they were smart. Like, we could count on them because they like knew math stuff and they could get all this stuff straight. Right. I would say we had 2 weeks of planning until 1 week we noticed that they were not sitting at our table anymore.
Oh, okay.
And the teacher kind of was talking about like, yeah, doing the project, this and that, whatever. And this is no easy project. Like, it might sound like it might be a little easy, but like it's not. There's a presentation. You had to make a PowerPoint. You had to like write this whole paper about it and stuff.
Oh shit.
So like we had to like get shit down. We also had to meet with him. Like it was a big thing.
Yeah.
We're not finding out. He says, yeah, there's one other person who's doing the project by themselves. And I believe it's you back there. He left our group without telling us.
shit.
Like he just like he said, "Fuck you guys! Like I'm gonna make whatever the fuck I want." And his whole thing was like he wanted to make this like marimba out of wood. And he was like, "Yeah, I have like the materials, and we can just do that and this." And I was like, "Okay, but like, what is our question gonna be on?" Would not answer. He just was worried about what to make. Ours was super simple. We got a PVC pipe, drilled some holes in it. That was the fucking project.
Right.
That was the whole fucking thing. It was super easy, and he made it so complicated. Right. And at the end of the semester, when it was his turn to present, he presented the instrument. He made the whole ass fucking marimba.
Oh, he did? Okay.
Yeah. With no question.
Oh, no.
And there was an automatic, like... Because he was like, what are you showing me here? And then he the whole point at the end of the presentation is he asks you questions and you have to answer them like accordingly. Have your answers, things, whatever.
Right.
So fuck that man, because he did not like communicate with us what he wanted actually.
Yeah.
And he just wanted to make his own little silly instrument, and it backfired on him. Anyways, this whole spiel is to explain that why I don't feel bad about him anymore. Right. And now when he walks into the building, first off, he can't anymore. Oh. Because they kicked him out. They had to get security. Because he started coming so often. He's not part of the school anymore. Right. He started coming back so often that he was bothering faculty and students, and they called security and had to kick him out.
Damn. Okay.
And so what I want to talk about is when we see him, he's always in conversation with somebody, and they always give you the eyes like help me. This one time I was walking down the hallway, and he caught this one girl in the hallway, and they were chatting up, and then I saw, and I was like, fuck, I need to help her. Like, I know she doesn't want to be here, and I know she's a person who's like, I gotta go, I don't want to be talking to you. And she was stuck there, and I walked up like I was gonna pass them. And she looks at me, she goes, "Hey, what time is class today?" Bitch, you know what time class was at today. Right. And I was like, "Oh, I think it's at the same time, this and that." And this man looks at me and he starts saying his whole spiel. And I stood there and I was looking at him blank. Literally. And then she looks at me and she's giving me like the help me eyes. And I looked at her. I looked at him. And then I walked away.
Oh my gosh.
I walked in the way mid-conversation, and then it was silent. It like, the room was filled with him just blah, 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 and then as I was just walking away from the conversation, I didn't say bye, I didn't say gotta go, I walked away. And then he just started word vomit all over this girl. And I was like, just walk away. Like, just walk away. I have no respect for that person anymore. And like, I get it, they can't help it. But I'm not gonna use it. If I don't want to be there, I'm not gonna be there.
Right. Fun fact about it. I actually also struggle with picking up social cues about when to stop talking to someone. Yeah, I struggle hard with that. So my way of combating that through life has been to end the conversation myself randomly. I'll be talking and I'll try and look for those social cues. Sometimes I'll be like, are they bored, or do they not want to talk anymore? I don't fucking know. Right? Like, I don't know. I can't fucking read that shit, right? No. So my brain will be like, no, right now. And I'll be like, no, but anyways, yeah, I gotta go. Bye. Like, no. I'll just be like, but yeah, that's all. And then I'll just either shut up. Like, if it's in a situation where I can't leave, I'll just be like, but yeah. I'll say that. I'll say, but yeah. To end it, no matter what the fuck I'm talking about. So yeah, like investing is like so cool, but yeah. And then I'll go quiet and I'll look at them and I'll be like, please just start talking, because I can't be the one talking the whole time.
Validation
for real. Like, you engage in the conversation, walk away, or whatever. Like at work, one of our friends from high school works there, and I don't get to talk to her often because she's like, her department's like all behind like a counter, but she also is never doing anything, not in a mean way, but like they're not that busy. They're not that busy. And she's told me that they're not that busy. She's like, please come talk to me because I'm like so bored. And I'm like, I will. But then I'm always busy. So I'll like randomly go and talk.
Yeah.
And I'll start like speed talking because I know I don't have much time to talk. But even then I'm like, have you been talking for too long? Oh God. I'm like word vomiting right now because I'm just trying to get everything out while also like having a conversation. Yeah. And then I'll be like, but yeah, I gotta go back to work now. And I'll like run away. Like I just don't know. I can't pick up on those things. I mean, I can pick up on like obvious ones now. Like there's like really obvious ones that I can pick up on, but like the smaller things, like someone looking away, looking at their watch, looking at their things like that, I'll notice it after I'm done with the conversation. I'll be like, they were looking at their I was clearly talking too long, you know? But so my way of combating that is but yeah and walking away, just being like yeah, okay, bye. I will just run away from a conversation sometimes just because I'm like no, I've talked too much already. Although that goes away entirely when on a date because I'm like hyper aware of everything.
You're just overanalyzing everything that's happening.
On a date, I'm a robot, bro. Scanning, like straight up. That's me, bro. Like just fucking analyzing every little detail, like of everything going on. Not even of just my date, like everything around me. And I'm just like, please stop, brain, please. And I was like, but I'm like perfect at conversations on dates. Like when I'm on a date, my conversation skills are like just like maxed out perfect. If it was like Guitar Hero, I'd get a perfect score, bro. Like imagine
not just compare your dates to Guitar Hero, please.
Imagine a game where instead of you playing guitar and you have those little like those things coming down, it's actually you just having a conversation, and it's just knowing when to talk in the conversation. I need to stop talking with my hands right now. But anyways,
I feel like I can be good at conversation if it's mutual. If I'm not getting it back from you, then I'm not gonna keep up the conversation.
Yeah,
because I can keep up the conversation. I will say and I will do whatever. But if I notice you're not listening to me, if I notice you're not listening to me, it turns me off so quick. I will be the happiest person. I'll have the greatest day of my life until I notice you're not paying attention to me, and it puts me in such a bad mood that I kind of just give up and I just go. I like come back to myself and I close myself off because I'm like, why am I gonna give you the time of day if you're not even doing that to me right now? Yeah,
I feel like every now and then I'll sometimes realize I didn't hear what you said, and my brain will just be like, oh no, but
I get it though because I'm like that. Like you'll talk to me fully, like right now when you're talking to me, I'm like touching the plant and I'm doing this, but like I have to because my brain wanders. Right. But like it's obvious when people just don't want to listen to you because then even afterwards they change the subject or they start talking about something else, and it's like, oh, like my conversation that I just had with you for like 2 minutes just meant nothing.
Sometimes I'll start my own conversation, my brain will catch up to the previous conversation, and I'll halt my conversation and bring back up the other one. I think I've done that to you once or twice. We'll be like, oh yeah, the other day I was like, wait, what were you saying about the
I've noticed.
And like my brain just like will operates on two different speeds at the exact same time, really slow and really fast. So I'm just like, oh my God. You know what? On this conversation about conversating, today at work, my boss, well, not my boss, more like just a higher up than me, but not exactly a manager. I don't know, like shift leader, I guess. He asked me if I had a tick. You know how people have ticks and stuff? Yeah. And the only reason he asked this is because like someone in his family does. And the reason I get why now, it's because the second I stop doing anything, I play with my... And I don't play with it too much, but I don't know how to explain it. My box cutter, it's supposed to be attached to its like holster with like this really stringy thing. I don't know what to, or not stringy. It's like a fucking springy thing. But my thing that connects it broke, so my box cutter just comes out like freely. And so instead of pulling on my box cutter, I pull on the fucking coily thing. I don't know what word to describe it, but I hold it in my hand and I mess with it, like pulling it and letting it snap back until I find because sometimes it'll hit me. So I always mess with it until I find the perfect amount of length so that it perfectly, when I let it go, hits back in such a satisfying way. Like, I don't know how to explain. It doesn't hit me. It just perfectly into place. And I do that every time.
Tick behavior.
Huh?
That is tick behavior.
Yeah, I get it, right? And he asked me today. I wasn't expecting it because we were waiting for them to set the alarm so I can go back into the truck that they were unloading and finish cleaning up a pallet that broke, basically. And he just looks over to me and he's like, hey, is that a tick? And I was like, thinking he meant like a tick. Like, no, for real though. I was like, oh fuck, ticks on me. You know, I was like,
that's what I would have thought too. I'd be like, what the fuck?
I said where, and he said, huh? The thing you're doing.
But also, who asks that?
I don't know. Like, he does for some reason. Maybe he's just trying to insensitive though. Maybe he's just trying to understand. And he's like, oh, I'm sorry, man. It's just like my sister's like daughter has stuff like that, and I, you know, like I just want to understand you better. And I was like, oh no. It's just satisfying to my brain. And I'm like, fuck. I think I don't know if I'm describing a tick or not. I'm just fucking like.
No, but also, what the fuck is wrong with that man? Why would he ask? Like, you don't just go up to someone and be like, is that a tick? Like, so what if it was?
I don't know. I actually like him a lot. Like, I think he's really cool. So I don't know if he meant anything bad by it.
Okay.
He did say he was like just trying to understand, because he's always trying to talk to me like in a really nice way. And it made me wonder. I was like, do I just not give him do I not talk to him enough for him to have a good enough read on me that he's just trying to find something to relate with? I was like, I don't fucking know. But he was like, I was just trying to my bad. And I was like, no, that's good. No, it's all good. It sounded like he was just trying to, because he's kind of become my boss while our boss is like gone, because he's been working overnights now. So he's become like the boss for now. And he's been really nice about it, really cool. But that one thing just caught me off guard. I was like, a tick?
He just started talking about some of these ticks.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? And then I was like, no, I just like doing that. And then I continue to keep doing it. I was like, fuck, I keep doing these motions all day today, bro.
What was that last motion?
No, I don't think I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna do it one more time. Okay.
You're being very sussy baka today. I don't know what to tell you.
It's because I'm in love, bro. What can I tell you?
The GERD.
Don't call it GERD, bro. We don't know what it is.
It's GERD.
It's just a cough.
It's GERD.
It's a cough that happens when I have a little high sodium.
Today at school, I got 2 15-minute COVID tests. Not like done on me. Like, the take-at-home tests. They were just handing them out.
Oh, you got 2 of them?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, if we ever need them now.
Let's do it right now.
Let's see if we have COVID right now. Woo. All right, guys, this is how you... Oh, dude, I hate having to do it myself. I'd rather someone just do it and get it over with than me do it, because I go slow because I'm scared, and then I'll go fast for it, and I'll either go too far or not far enough and have to do it again. And it's just the worst. I'm just like, please.
That's what I've never had problems with COVID tests.
Like with them doing it to you, or you doing it yourself? Like either or?
Either or.
Oh wow. Okay.
Like, especially the soft one, they always tell me just do it like an inch, or like out, like even outside like the rim.
Big as an inch. Not like an inch.
I can show you really quick.
No, I'm good, bro. I'm good. I would go to Walgreens, right? This was like, yeah, I would go to Walgreens and I would do it. And this is in the beginning of the pandemic. And I remember doing it, and I did it like, you know, not deep. And they were like, deeper. That wasn't deep enough, literally. And I was like,
I remember that.
I was like, what? They're like, you got to go deeper than that. You're going to have to do it again. And I was like, you couldn't have waited. You couldn't have said this right when I finished my first nostril. You had to wait until I did them both. So I was like, oh, okay. And then he's like, deeper. And I was like, like I was like, ah. Like I started like making a face. Just a little bit deeper, buddy. Next nostril. And I'm like, fuck.
I like that noise that you just made. Sorry, it's been a while. I remember the first time I did my COVID. I got the COVID. I got the COVID test.
The COVID test.
I got my COVID test, and it was at the hospital that's nearby.
Yeah.
And the man shoved it so hard into my nose. He got that stick, and he went up into my tight little hole.
Oh my god.
And he said tilt.
Okay.
And he just shoved it in. No lube or anything.
Yeah.
And I, like, tears started coming out of my eyes because it was so tight. And I bled. I literally bled after my COVID test. It felt like he punctured something back there.
Holy
because
shit.
He did it on this side. It was perfectly fine. But he like actually shoved it in there, and I was like, "Oh, what the fuck?" And I thought I was overreacting, but no, that man like
made you bleed.
He went for blood.
Damn,
dude. Yeah.
I hate having nosebleeds. So if anyone giving me a COVID test caused me a nosebleed, I'd just be so angry for the rest of my day.
You know, I haven't seen somebody get a nosebleed in a while.
For real? Because I literally got one in front of you while we were playing chess.
Oh, that was you?
Yeah.
Actually, then I'm lying. I've seen 2 people get it like the last month.
Oh my god.
Yeah. How funny.
Yeah. We were playing chess and I was like, I have a nosebleed. I just ran away and I came back with my nose stuffed.
So I saw somebody get one. I think it was like last week.
Okay.
Or 2 weeks, or early in the semester.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? I haven't seen anybody get a nosebleed in like a hot fucking minute.
Yeah.
And then I saw you. Oh my god, how weird.
Yeah.
Nosebleeds are crazy.
I hate nosebleeds because sometimes mine are like tame, like the one that happened that night. But oopsies. But sometimes it'll be me in the shower late at night with my head holding the bridge of my nose as my nose just bleeds like fucking like a shower. Like I'm basically showering in blood. And it's the fucking worst. I hate when that shit happens.
Does it happen to you often?
No, it used to when I was in high school. It used to happen a shit ton then. Now it doesn't happen as much. It still does every now and then, and it's the fucking worst.
Nosebleeds, cramps in your legs in the middle of the night.
Okay.
Terrible cough. And all of it can be solved just if you washed your fucking chicken.
I haven't made...
It's all the worms that you've collected throughout the years from not... Yeah, and you're... Yeah, go for it. Go cough. Cough and turn off your little mic. Yeah, now it's back on.
Fuck you.
So, all this can be avoided if you just...
No.
And you throw the chicken back on.
No. Wrong.
Okay, but I'm sitting here and I'm not coughing my...
Okay.
I'm not getting all these cramps or nosebleeds.
Okay. How about no? How about I continue?
It's your life. I'm just saying.
How about I continue? I will die for this. I will die.
You will suffer.
I will literally die on this hill.
You're not even living. You're suffering at this point.
Oh, I will die on this hill.
Okay.
If I die,
you are. That's the thing. That's the thing. You are, and you currently are dying.
When I'm 36, and they announce that you should have been washing your chicken this whole time, I'll call you up or look you in the eye, and I'll be like, fuck you, I'm not gonna wash my chicken.
You're gonna have like 3 more of your discs taken out of your back.
That has nothing to do
You're
with
gonna
that.
be with crutches. Your nose is gonna be bleeding.
Yeah.
You're gonna still be coughing. Your breath is gonna smell so fucking hot as shit.
The fact
and you're still not gonna wash your hands.
The fact that you go on about my breath has me so worried now. I'm never gonna be able to like be.
Bro, I'm reflecting because my breath stink right now.
Does it really?
Yeah, you wanna come check?
No, I don't. No, I really don't.
I'll give you a little whiff.
I really don't. You also said reflecting. Not to be a bit of a grammar Nazi right now, but
yeah, cough it out.
Fuck you. I actually just forgot the word that you're supposed to be using too, though. So whatever.
Projecting.
Projecting. Yeah, you got it. See, there you go.
You're not a quirky.
I'm not quirky enough to be a grammar Nazi. No, I don't have the fun quirk in me.
You don't have the. You're not a vocabulist.
I'm not a vocabulistic. What?
You're so fucking sexy and hot.
What the fuck did you just say to me?
Oh no, the GERD. Bro.
Stop calling it GERD. It's not GERD.
Then what is it, bro?
It is a cough.
Oh, sorry, it's the worms from the chicken.
It is a seasonal cough.
Sorry,
the dust has come in, which I am allergic to.
All the fucking windows are closed. I don't know what the fuck to tell you.
Do you think I just not go outside ever? You think I don't walk?
Literally, it's as soon as you walk in.
Where do you think I'm coming from?
You weren't coughing outside.
The outside. It didn't have a chance to get in my lungs yet. It was waiting. It was crawling down there.
You'll still go to bed and you'll be coughing. You go.
Because it's in my lungs already. It's in there. It's in there until I cough it all out. No matter how long it takes. Gotta get the dust out. The dust mites. Those pesky dust mites.
Fuck dust mites.
Bro, I didn't know that you can't fucking see a dust mite with the human eye. You have to use a fucking microscope. Which makes me terrified now. I didn't realize that there's
bugs in everything. Everywhere.
Makes my stomach hurt.
There's probably a bug. There's probably a spider.
Shut up, because now I just feel
a spider
something
in that couch and you don't even know.
Today I screamed at work because I grabbed a pallet to throw it on and like stack the pallets, and my hand hit cobweb, and I let out the most feminine scream of my life in front of someone that I don't work with often because they're an overnight crew person. And he just looked at me, and I was just like, no, like I literally like that. I was like, oh. I was like, there's fucking cobweb on that. Holy shit. Oh, geez. No. Hope there wasn't a spider. And he just looked at me and he's like, are you okay? And I was like, no, I'm really terrified of spiders. And he was like, ugh. And then he grabbed it and just fucking yeeted it on. And I was like, thank you.
The cobweb?
The cobweb.
Cobweb.
Yeah.
Is it cobweb?
Cobweb, yeah.
Oh, that was codweb.
Cobweb. A fish web.
Codweb.
Codweb.
There's a lot of cod on there.
A lot of fish in that web over there. But yeah, and so, you know, now we're best friends because he dealt with.
Did you guys make out?
No, but he is gay. He's gay. He's pretty cool.
It seems like you have a lot of gay men who you surround yourself with, and they like take care of you. They take care of you and like save you from spiders and bugs.
Only one does that.
And now they're like your best friends apparently. You literally just said that that's your best friend. You said that you don't talk to anybody there and that you have no friends basically. Except this one gay man that saved you from a cobweb. And you also live with a gay man that you cook for.
I'm slowly plotting the day I give you unwashed chicken.
What the fuck are you talking about? You already have.
That's true. And you ate that shit up.
Unknowingly.
Yeah. And now I know you'll never eat my chicken again.
You like to go off on like how when you moved here, you're like, I'm getting sick out of nowhere. And like, maybe it's like the air is just like affecting me different here. Bitch, it's because it's all the years of chicken you haven't washed.
That's not how it works.
It's coming back to haunt you.
That's not how it works.
It said chicken isn't rabies. Boom, bitch, the sequel, I'm back.
Chicken ain't rabies, bro. Salmonella acts quick. It ain't a slow starter. It's an early bloomer.
It was dormant in your body for so long.
Salmonella literally goes through
the
puberty
elevation,
in fucking elementary school.
Altitude and the air, the thinness in the air here, or thickness. I don't know. Yeah. Actually, it's thickness.
Right.
It's just like
thick ass air
came out of dormancy.
Oh, the thick air came.
Yeah, the thick air came into your tight little long holes.
Okay.
And now you're coughing them out. Just because you don't wash your chicken.
I can have a conversation and cough.
And nobody's going to understand you, bitch.
Oh, I bet other people out there suffering from dust.
From what?
From dust mites and living in their lungs. They understand.
Oh, but I bet
they're like, I always talk. No, that's not. The correlation isn't there, buddy. Correlation not there. All right, pal. All right, bucko.
Okay, no vocabularies. Chill out.
Vocabulistic. God. This is the podcast where I fucking kill you. This is the one. It didn't take long. What are we on? Number 5? Number 6?
I think so.
Damn, that means we've been doing this for more than a month already. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool.
Yeah, but you know what I think.
What's cool? Oral on the couch.